Hi everyone, it's Senator Fred Akshar coming to you from the Capitol in Albany. This week we heard the governor outline his executive budget proposal, which is the first step in crafting a final state budget for the coming year before the deadline in April. While we still have to look into the specifics of his proposal, my initial reaction is that the governor's plan sends the wrong message to families and businesses, not only in my home community of the 52nd Senate District, but to families and businesses across our great state. New York State is potentially facing a $4.4 billion revenue shortfall this year. And instead of reducing spending, the governor's proposal increases spending over last year by nearly $4 billion. The proposal then helps pay for that increase with $1 billion in new taxes and fees. It also raises spending on capital projects by almost $2 billion over last year. Allow me to give you a few examples. $600 million to support construction of Life Sciences Public Health Laboratory. $100 million for the third round of the governor's downtown revitalization program. $750 million for the eighth round of the Regional Economic Development Councils. I'm sorry, but this makes no sense to me whatsoever. When hardworking families in the Southern Tier face difficulties making ends meet with their monthly budgets, they don't spend more, they spend less. Parents make tough decisions all the time for the sake of their families, but the governor's proposal refuses to make those same tough decisions for the sake of all New Yorkers. This proposal's answer is to instead tax the people more. That is just wrong. New York is already number one in the nation in terms of the tax burden on the average family compared to other states. Why would we raise taxes by another $1 billion? The answer to this proposal is very simple. No. Whenever I travel throughout the community and meet with taxpayers and business owners, I hear repeatedly how the cost of living in New York is too much and how hardworking people are being taxed out of this state. They're not lying, and the numbers don't lie either. New York has lost almost 1 million residents to other states over the last 7 years. People young and old are leaving for other parts of the country because they're seeking opportunities that New York has failed to provide. Let me be clear about something. This is not the federal government's fault. It's easy for some to point fingers at the federal government and to pass blame to everyone under the sun, but some in New York State government need only look in the mirror to find an appropriate place to point that finger. My message to the people that I represent in the 52nd Senate District is this. I'm not focused on complaining about policies coming from the federal government. My focus is on fighting for common sense solutions to make New York more affordable for its residents and working to fix our abysmal business climate. Only by addressing those issues can we attract more businesses and people to New York instead of driving more people and more businesses out of this state. Usually we say the devil is in the details of the executive budget proposal. But today, I'm very comfortable saying that the devil isn't just in the details, it's in the summary as well. I'll be sure to keep you informed throughout the budget process as we learn more and continue fighting for your interest in what's looking to be a very difficult budget season. As my constituents and as a taxpayer, you deserve nothing less. Until then, I hope to see you all out in the district.